Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Grace and this is going to be a totally new and different type of video. If you like this book, you'll like this board game video. I'm so excited. Okay, so mainly, you guys, I'm just going theme-based. The very first one is dun, 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 dun. If you like Spinning Silver, which is a book by Naomi Novak where the main character is a moneylender, and she gets into the situation with these fae creatures where she has to turn a bunch of silver into gold. It's kind of like a Rumpelstiltskin-y sort of retelling, but like money, coins, money lending, money collecting, and like making money, turning money into like a greater value of money is kind of sort of the theme of this book. You are going to like the game. You're gonna like the game Splendor. Splendor is a game that focuses on coin collecting and gem collecting. And basically, you've got a bunch of gems and coins in front of you on the table, and you just collect them to buy cards and buy more gems. Each of the different cards kind of has a point value, and the first person to 15 points wins as you're collecting all of these cards and gems in front of you, right? I love this game. It feels so fun to just have this whole collection of like beautiful coins and gems in front of you. I absolutely love it. Whenever I play it, I feel smart, like collecting all these gems and all this money to try and turn it into more money and try and turn it into bigger values of gems and more points. And anyway, so yeah. If you like Spinning Silver, I think you're gonna like Splendor. All right, number 2. If you guys like the Expanse series by James S.A. Corey, the Expanse series is a space opera, and it follows two main groups of people. Belters, which are people who live in outer space on space stations. They live in the asteroid belt in outer space, obviously, on space stations and spaceships. So basically anybody who is raised in space is a Belter. Anybody who is raised on a planet, such as Earth or Mars or any one of the moons, they are called Earthers because they were raised like on the ground, on an Earth surface, right? So you've got Belters and Earthers, and the majority of the Expanse series actually takes place in outer space, on space stations, on spaceships, out in the asteroid belt. So you like stories that take place in outer space, specifically space station kind of stories, you're going to love Among the Stars. Among the Stars is a spaceship building game. You have all these square cards, you get like a hand of 6 cards, and you get coins and power cubes and stuff to purchase these cards from your hand, and you get to build this space station on the table in front of you. And everybody is building their own space station. And at the end of the game, the person with like the most points in their space station, like the space station that's worth the most points based on like card combinations and stuff on the table, wins. So I love this game because of the rich outer space themes, and some of these cards are just like the coolest, most interesting cards I've ever seen. And I love like looking at my hand of cards and figuring out like, oh, do I want like a heavy military space station? Do I want gun turrets and like shuttle bays, launch bays? Or do I want to go like a more diplomatic route? It's just really fun because there's so many opportunities, there's so many different strategies, there's so many different ways you can build your space station. And so I think the replayability of this game is kind of off the charts for that reason. But anyway, Among the Stars is a spaceship building card drafting game. I think you're gonna love if you love the Expanse series or space opera books in general. Do you like fantastical fairy stories? Stories such as Furthermore or Nevermore or even Alice in Wonderland by Lewis Carroll? I think you're gonna love Dixit. Dixit is a party game in which there are a whole bunch of really abstract looking cards, and then somebody says a concept or an idea, and everybody has to pick one of their super abstract looking cards that they feel like best matches the concept or idea. Then everybody votes on the cards. Anyway, I love this game because of the fantastical quality of the cards, and all the different ways all the pictures on the cards can mean so many different things. And it just reminds me a lot of Alice in Wonderland. If you like Alice in Wonderland or Furthermore, my guess is you're gonna absolutely love Dixit. Next up is high fantasy. Do you like stories involving knights and swords and magic users and kings and queens and epic squads of people working together to take back the throne? Is that your thing? Well, then you're gonna love Shadows over Camelot. Shadows over Camelot is a group game. So you're all working together against the game to take on these quests. Everybody starts off at the round table and then travels around Camelot in order to go on these different quests. And a lot of times you're gonna need your friends to come along and help you. There's combat quests, there's solo quests, there's the quest for Excalibur, there's the Dragon's Quest, there's the quest for Lancelot, there's the quest for the Holy Grail, and then there's the Pict and Saxon Wars that you will also be fighting in throughout the game. The goal of the game is to have more, so if you fail a quest, you get a black sword on the table, but if you win a quest, you get a white sword on the table. So the goal of the game is to get more white swords on the table than black swords by the end of the game. One reason I love The Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas is the squad of friends that fight together to take back the kingdom. I think that's one of my favorite things about this book series, and it's also one of my favorite things about Shadows over Camelot, because you're all working together. You're not trying to fight each other. You're all working together, drawing cards to go on these quests, and sometimes you'll draw bad cards, and the game is kind of trying to work against you and your group, you know. If you love The Throne of Glass, and you love high fantasy such as Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas, then I think you're gonna love Shadows over Camelot. Alright, you guys, so the very last one I have for you guys is, do you like heist stories? Do you like the idea of thievery, stealing things, sneaking things past authorities, sneaking into places you're not supposed to be? Such as Mistborn by Brandon Sanderson, or Foundry Side by Robert Jackson Bennett. It's another really good heist story. If you like heist stories, you're going to love Sheriff of Nottingham. Sheriff of Nottingham is a game with themes based on Robin Hood. So the Sheriff of Nottingham is essentially a bluffing game in which one person at the table plays the sheriff, and then throughout the game everybody gets the chance to play the sheriff twice. So it's not like one person gets to have all the fun. In each round, one person plays the sheriff, and then everybody else at the table takes turns bluffing and tricking the sheriff in order to get illegal goods under their nose and into the city of Nottingham. I love the concept and just the adrenaline rush that you get when, like, I sneak an illegal crossbow, like a card that's an illegal crossbow, under the sheriff's nose and, like, onto my playing mat. Like, it's so fun. And yeah, you just feel so accomplished. And even like being that sheriff and like looking at people and being like, are you trying to trick me or not? Oh, okay, you're bribing me. Fine, I'll take all your money. Go ahead. You know, it's just so fun to like try and bribe the sheriff and try and make deals with the sheriff and try and make deals with other players in order to get goods past the sheriff. I always feel like I am a character in the middle of a really good heist whenever I'm playing this game. So if you like heist stories such as Mistborn by Brandon Sanderson, my guess is you're going to love Sheriff of Nottingham. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I know it's new and kind of different, so thank you for sticking in there with me. If you want more board game related videos, let me know in the comments below. I have some ideas. We'll see. I don't know. Hit that like button for me. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button for me. That way I can see more of your face and you can see more of my face and we could be friends. I love you and you are so freaking beautiful. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Gideon. Buddy. Buddy, are you trying to be the sheriff? Are you trying to be the sheriff? Alright, come on. Come on, sweetie. Oh, not right now. I love you, though. You're so cute. You're so cute and fluffy. Okay.